My name is Leah Raffa. I'm with the DPS Substance Use Prevention Program. I use she, her pronouns. And before I jump into it, I want to make sure that we have interpretation going. So in order to access interpretation, as soon as in 1 second, you'll have the option to down at the bottom of the screen, there will be a little tiny globe that if you click on that and you're interested in Spanish translation, you'll be able to access it. Luz, if you don't mind just translating that for me.
En un momento, I'm sorry, en un momento va a haber abajo una línea, van a ver como un globito o algo donde diga que pueden acceder a la presentación en español si quieren. Si pueden seleccionar eso para escuchar la presentación en español.
Okay, thank you. So I'm going to go ahead and share screens, hopefully do this correctly, and then introduce our amazing. Oh, too far. Okay, does that look good to everyone?
Yes.
Amazing. So today I'm so excited that we have one of our favorite partners from FACE here, Brenda Rodriguez. Brenda is the Senior Manager of Community Hubs and DPS. Brenda's known that she wanted to work within our community since a really early age. She dedicated 21 years of her life prior to coming to DPS to Walgreens, growing from cashier to store manager and gaining invaluable experience in customer service, operations, and leadership. Through that journey, it led her to DPS, where she started as an operations coordinator in the FACE department before stepping into her current role as a senior manager of community hubs. Within that role, she has the privilege to serve and support students or families, ensuring that they have the resources they need to thrive. Brenda is a proud Denver Public Schools alum and a parent with children currently in the district. Brenda, thank you so much for being here. And really quickly, before I turn it over to you, at the end of this time, we will have space for Brenda to answer questions. So if you have any questions, please put them down at the bottom in the little Q&A section. So with that said, I'm going to turn it over to you, Brenda. Thank you for being here.
No, thank you for inviting me. I'm super excited to be here with you all and show you a little bit more of the amazing work we do in community hubs. As they mentioned, I am the senior manager of community hubs. I have the privilege of overseeing 3 of the 6 community hubs we have in the district. You could go to the next slide. So the community hubs lives under the FACE umbrella. FACE is the Family and Community Engagement Department. Our FACE mission, we are a source of connection dedicated to creating opportunities and spaces for voices to be heard, fostering collaboration with our families and ensuring access to resources, all with the focus of building a community where students and families thrive. So that is our mission within the whole entire department of FACE. We're just one of the 4 departments that lives in that umbrella. You could go to the next slide. We have a quick video of what the community hubs is. This video is available on YouTube if you're ever interested in seeing it again. So if you could go ahead and play that, it'll tell you a little bit more about what we do. There's no sound.
I think we're having sound problems. Hang on 1 second.
Okay. Yeah, still no sound. We don't have to do the video if you can't get the sound to play. I could go over the other slides.
Okay, I'm so sorry about the tech issues
No,
today. We
that's okay.
cannot get the video to work or the sound
That's
to work.
okay.
The video
We
works great.
Yeah, that sounds not there, but you could go to the next slide and I could just kind of go over a little bit of what we do. So the community hubs are dedicated to promoting equity and inclusion in our communities. We believe that everyone should have an equal access to opportunity, resource, and supports regardless of their background. Everybody should have a voice. All those voices make our community hubs what they are. Uh, in essence, we are like I mentioned, six locations. These six locations are all throughout the district. And our focus is just to help those adults in the household just find the resources they need to you know, thrive in their life. You could go to the next slide. So the community hubs are community resource centers that connect students and families to the greater community to maximize family stability, increase academic success, and all the services that we offer at the community hubs are at no cost. So the families come to us, and all the services that we provide to them don't have a cost. Everything is free for our families. You could go to the next slide. Our impact report, this one is something new. So we knew that we were impacting a lot of families and in our community, and they partnered with somebody that does data collecting now because we wanted to see what that looked like. How many families are we helping? All the services that we have. So this impact report shows you the total of families that we serve. We help with energy assistance. We help with educational support, employment, basic needs. We also have food markets in our hubs, so they're mini markets, and we also help with newcomer families are new to country. We have a partnership with MLE, and that's highlighted here as well because they help those families just navigate the new systems that they're going to be part of. And we also have services with the Denver Mobile Clinic, and we also partner with an organization led by another partner that does vaccine clinics for those that don't have access to vaccines. We're trying to make sure that we bring those things to the families. And soon we will have a dental partner as well. So we're just trying to cover all of the bases and just have these services available for the families. You could go to the next slide. This map shows you a little bit of where we are located. As you see on the map, they pick the locations based on where the need is, but also one hub is located in a school. Just for example, Hallett is at the Hallett school and community, but that doesn't mean that that's the only school that we support. All the community hubs have anywhere from 20 to 40 schools that they are able to extend services to. So we do outreach. We go to different schools depending on the location of the hub. We do outreach. We go to different events just to get the word out and let families know that our services are available at these locations. And I'll be happy to share this map as well with anybody that needs it, just so you know what's close to you, and yeah, we could better serve you. This slide kind of shows you a little bit of what we do within the hub, the services and classes that we have. So we have basic needs. One of the biggest things that we see the need for is energy assistance. So we help with electricity bills. So if you or somebody you know is in need of these supports, you could fill out the referral, come into one of the hubs, and we help you navigate that. We don't want nobody to go without electricity, so we have a partnership with Xcel Energy to where we can make these things possible. We have a partnership with Food Bank, like I was saying. We have mini markets, so we try to help people with the food insecurity that is now in our communities, and we try to make that process very simple. So then no kid goes hungry. Baby essentials, diapers, formula. Some of our hubs, as is stated up in the top, vary by site. Almost every single hub has a clothing boutique, but if the site that you go to doesn't have it, doesn't mean that you're out of that service. We all work together. The community hubs essentially is one, so we make those things accessible for you, even if it's not at the place that you go to. We also have a pipeline for you to get a job with DPS. What better way to bring the whole family to be connected? Not only do your kids go to school, but then if you get employment with us, we feel like that just creates a stronger community for our kids and for the adults of the family. We have a workforce coordinator, which is a person that dedicates just time for people to find employment. They help build resumes, they help you apply, they help you navigate different sites where you could get employment as LinkedIn, and they have different workshops within the umbrella of the workforce person. Like I was mentioning, Denver, the healthcare mobile clinic. We also have classes. We have English classes, GED classes in Spanish and English. That one has been a very successful thing that we have, a very successful service that we have for our families. Last year, we had a total of 62 people, 62 parents of DPS graduate with their GED. 59 of those were in Spanish. One of them was in English. And then we actually had a vision impaired Spanish speaking person that got their GED. Not only does this obviously helps them get that part of education, but he opened so many doors. We could connect them to the workforce coordinator to get a better job if that's what they're looking for. Some people were interested in, hey, I want to continue my education. We have different partnerships throughout the community. We partner with Millie Griffith. We could help parents just navigate whatever it is that they're envisioning for themselves on how they could get, like I said, better employment or just change the trajectory of their life. That's our vision. We're not a stop fit to where people just come, get food, get clothing, and then on their way they go. No, we do a family success plan. We really want to invest on spending time with these families and guiding them through the process that they're interested in. We have computer and technology support. We have Spanish classes for those who are interested in learning Spanish. We have financial leadership classes. So we try to help people in all different areas, as well as play and learn. So this and family. So we try to make sure that all the members of the family are prepared in different stages. In this play and learn, we want to make sure the parents know that the benefits that come from having little kids join the early learning of being in an ECE program. So that's what that program does. It just kind of helps parents navigate the importance of just early learning. And then we have different workshops. We have cooking classes. We have citizenship classes and preparation for that. And we just try to tailor whatever the community needs. We try to bring that into the hubs just to make sure that we're listening. We're listening to the community and what they need. We do also offer childcare during the classes because we know that's a big hurdle sometimes for parents that don't have childcare to then come and do these classes. We have those childcare providers that are free for the parents to bring their child and learn. So we try to just really make sure to be intentional on having those services available for our families and they don't have that obstacle there anymore. You could go to the next slide. On here, we just wanted to highlight a little bit of what we do in the community. You are more than welcome to come into our hubs. You just let me know my contact information. I will share that with you all. and I can make that possible. So you could kind of see if that's something that you could take advantage of. And also, I manage a lot of the partnerships. If you feel like you know somebody that wants to donate clothing for our boutiques, or somebody that wants to donate funds, or just wants to partner with us in any way, please get in contact with me because I can make either one of those things possible for you. You could go to the next slide. These are the 6 sites that we have. So we're currently at the far northeast at the John M.S. Elementary School. This one is in the Montbello area. We are in the Southwest Community Hub also at Johnson Elementary. That's currently where I'm at today. This one is, those 2 hubs are the oldest community hubs. That's kind of how the initiative originally started. And when Dr. Marrero came on board, he loved what we were doing and looked at expanding. So that led us to the Southeast Community Hub at Place Bridge, the Central Hub in Swansea Elementary School, the near Northeast Hallett Elementary, and we are in the Northwest area as well at Tre Vista. The referral form QR code is on the bottom. Essentially, how the referral works, you just scan it. It's going to show you all the community hubs. You select the community hub that best fits your needs, as far as if it's in near the school that your child goes to, or transportation. If you want to select something that is closer to your work, then we can make that happen. We just want to make sure that you're not limited to. But that's kind of how that works. We are not crisis centers, so we don't offer any housing. We don't have gas vouchers. Sometimes we do have bus passes for those that are having trouble with transportation, but we're more focused on just like long term, and our staff is not really equipped to do crisis scenarios. That doesn't mean that if you come to us with the crisis, we're going to turn you away. No, we will lead you to different resources. We just don't offer that in the hubs. You could go to the next. This is a little bit of just places that we've been featured on. We've been on the news a few times on just the success that we have with the community hubs. We have a lot of success stories. I could go on and tell you about it, but we want people to really come in and see it for themselves. And if we are a place where you feel you could be supported, we would love to see you there. This features a lot of the things that I spoke about as far as the learning portion of things. So the GED program has been such a huge success, like I was saying, just for people navigating. I do want to share that 80% of the class that graduated last year either got employment through DPS or got employment through our workforce. So the sky's the limit. Once you start scratch the surface of what you really want to do and the potential that you have. We really want to be partners in trying to help you achieve whatever your goals are. So so I could share these slides with you. So if you are interested in looking at any of these highlights, you're more than welcome to do so. And then you could go to the next slide. So yeah. If you have any questions that I can answer, please let me know. I'll be more than happy to do that for you.
Amazing. That was so informative, Brenda. And I apologize to everyone for my tech issues. That was very much a me thing, not Brenda. So we do have a couple of questions in the chat. The first one. Hi, I have a quick question. When we refer to a community hub, do we base this on the school the student attends or on where the student lives?
You could do it to whatever fits your needs best. So like I said, we don't limit people to like, oh, your kid goes to a school close to Place Bridge, that's where you need to go. No, because we understand that sometimes home is close to the hub, but then parents sometimes place their kids near their work. So whatever works best for you is where we want you to be at. So no, you're not limited to that. You're placed wherever you want to be placed. Oh, we can't hear you.
I'm
There
having
you
so many tech issues today. I promise this isn't always how I function. Another question. Can anyone access DPS hubs, or does it have to be a student or immediate family member of a student?
You're just so the only two things that we have, I don't want to call it rules, but just kind of because obviously we will love to help every single person that comes into our doors, but that's not possible. So we do limit it to people that have students within the district and people that are Denver residents. And we do help everybody in the family. So when you come to the boutique, if it's a mom that has 3 kids, grandma's living with them, everybody gets services. So it's not just the student and the mom, it's everybody that is in the household because we want to be mindful. Like I said, our mission is for the parents to be successful because that does trickle down to the kids. If the kids see a child, the child comes home, sees their parents stressed out because they don't have anything to eat, that does affect those kids in their learning space. So we want to make sure that everybody in the household has the services they need.
That's amazing. Another question is, where can people find out the hours for your locations?
Yeah, so our hours are 8 to 4:30. The only one that opens at 8:30 is Hallett. But the hours is 8 to 4:30, Monday through Friday. Once you fill out the referral form and you get placed at the hub, you're going to be given all that information. We're also on the DPS website. There's all kinds of information about the hubs on there too, including hours and the referral form as well. You get to see pictures of all the managers that are managing the hub. So you get to meet people kind of on there before you go in. But it's 8 to 4:30, Monday through Friday.
Awesome. So we love the hubs. The next question, do most of your centers have bilingual staff?
Yes, we do. Some of the stuff actually speaks 3 languages. Placebridge has a person that speaks French, and she also speaks, I believe, what is the other language she speaks? I can't recall at the top of my head. But yes, everybody in our hubs is bilingual of some sort. We also have translating devices there, so that's never an issue. And we also have a call line that if somebody doesn't speak the language, we could call and get that translated. So that's not a barrier. If you speak English, Spanish, or any other language, we'll make things accessible for you and work for you.
That's amazing. And then last, we just have somebody saying thank you so much. So
Yes. No, thank you all for the space. Like I said, if any of you on this webinar is interested, please reach out. And if you know of a family that needs us, please share the QR code or our information, and we'll be more than happy to help them. Because we know that not always are we in good spaces, and we want people to feel comfortable. It's okay to not be okay, and you have support, and we care about you and your kids and your extended family. This is what our focus is on, just making sure that everybody has a voice, like we said.